Hi, Bob. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Nice to meet you again. Now, why are you here?
Um, Having a little crisis.
Okay.
Lost my job.
Okay.
I'm really not lost it, laid off.
Okay.
Due to technical difficulties. So it's a big chunk coming out. In bill wise, money wise, gas wise. So really don't know what to do at this point.
Okay. Well, Bob, I'm sorry to hear that. Tell me a little bit about your recent loss of employment. I know you said that you're struggling with like gas, going back and forth to work, and rent, utilities. But what else are you struggling with? As far as your loss of employment.
Just everything. The girls got dance. The boys play sports. Wife not working.
Okay.
So it's just right now it's like I'm at a hard rock.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry, I'm writing. Okay, now at this point, describe to me how you are feeling about this whole being laid off from work. I mean, are you mad? Are you sad? Are you angry?
Well, working in a factory, you kind of know it's going to come. You just don't know when it's going to come. And when it came, it was just not the right time.
Okay. So how does that make you feel?
Stress, but trying to keep the faith. And trying to keep moving, but really don't want to go back down the old road.
Okay. Do you have any coping strategies that can help you along with this feeling of stress?
Yeah, but the coping strategies I have shouldn't be. But something positive, just my brain just thinking.
Okay.
What's the next step?
Right. Okay. I say sometimes when your brain gets to thinking, it thinks all the wrong thoughts. So you need something like some relaxation exercises. Talk it out with your wife. Maybe y'all could brainstorm and try to figure out what's the next move. Maybe she can get a job or try to get a job or go to school or something to help further her along or whatever. Just even talk to like your pastor, a friend, if you have your parents is living, talk to your parents and see what could be your next move in helping you, to get over this stress that you're going through. Now, can you discuss with me some changes that you can make to help you get gainful employment?
Well, pretty much the one thing is going out and get a job.
Okay, so basically going to like, have you ever tried temp services?
Temp services.
Okay.
Some job rallies.
Okay.
Job searches online. Okay.
Also, like resume building. I know you have the different skills because you worked in a factory, so you should have done different things maybe. I don't know. I've never worked in a factory. But if you have, those are like things that you can put on your resume to build up your resume. You want to put as much information on your resume as possible without making it look junky and sloppy and just over powerful, with words or whatever. You want to describe everything in like almost 1 or 2 words. Okay. That will help you get along. Put it on, make sure you have resume paper. If you're sending it through the mail, they have the resume envelopes that you can put it on and everything. So therefore, those are like some of the tools that you could help if you need to write up a cover letter. Career Links will help you with a cover letter. And overall, it's a process. It's a learned process. It takes time. But once you actually do your resume and send them out, give the company at least a week or 2 to get back to you. If they don't get back to you, you call them and you tell them like, listen, I put in a resume 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Have you, looked at it? Do you know what you're doing with it? I'm calling to check on the status of my resume, just to basically see where they are at, because sometimes your resume gets put to the bottom of the pile, and unless you call back and show that you're interested in the job, they won't pull it out.
Right,
They'll just keep going from the top down. So that means you'll never probably end up getting an interview. So some of those things, you know, because if you're like, oh, Courtney Hilton, let me see, and pull your resume out and be like, oh, okay, he can do this, Bob, or whatever, and that will help you out. Now, can you explain to me how you're going to incorporate all of these strategies that we've talked about into your schedule? Like, I know not working, and you know it takes time as far as the resume building and writing and the stress that you're going over, and still your home life. How can you incorporate the changes into your schedule?
Pretty much that's really not an issue. Because once I drop the kids off, I have that free time to go do some things. Once I pick them up and drop them off to dance or to sports, I have at least like an hour and a half where I can go do something. And most of the time at night, I can do a lot of things online.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not the issue. It's just, you know, at this point, what I'm going through.
Okay. The fact of just not having an income.
Right.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. And did you even apply to, unemployment?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's a process.
Okay.
So that's still stress because it's still a process.
Right.
I mean, bills don't stop because you don't have a job and you're waiting for a check.
That's true. Well, there's resources out there that can probably help you and your wife as far as bills. Try like the Prince of Peace, Catholic Charities. Some of them places, when you are displaced, a displaced worker, they will help you to pay your bills or pay your rent. You know, the Urban League, they'll help you with all of that. It's just a matter of calling, seeing what you have to do in order to do it. A lot of people their pride stands in the way, and they don't want to do what is necessary for them to get that money. That's government money. You can get the money and get your bills and stuff paid until you're able to get on your feet.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And come again.
I sure
yes.
will.